I gotta tell you guys, the moment I saw the scene where Emma Watson was dancing on a stripper pole, I no longer saw Hermione Granger. The Bling Ring. So the Bling Ring is based on actual events that happened in Los Angeles, California about a few years ago, in which a bunch of fame-obsessed teenagers broke into a bunch of celebrities' houses that include Paris Hilton, Orlando Bloom, Rachel Bilson, Megan Fox, among the few people that they burglarized. They stole a bunch of their shit, getting involved in drugs, until one day they got caught. But not only does this film really focus on those events, it focuses on a very strong friendship. So basically the Bling Ring starts off as Mark, played by Israel, I can't remember the guy's last name, goes to Indian Hills High School. He's not really the best looking guy. As a matter of fact, he was pretty much a loser in high school. Later in that day, a girl named Rebecca, played by Katie Chang, befriends him and introduces him into her circle of friends. One night while they're just going out, he realizes something about her. She likes to steal a bunch of people's shit that don't belong to her. One day while they're hanging out, Mark finds the news that Paris is in Las Vegas, so they get the idea to go inside of her house and steal a bunch of shit. They go to her friend Nikki's house, played by Emma Watson. She brings her friend, played by Teresa Farminga. All of them comprise the Bling Ring, and they stole a bunch of stuff until finally one day they got caught and went to jail. This looks like a much better version of Spring Breakers, and by the way, my Spring Breakers review is coming soon. I have seen it. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, I was one of those few people who thought Spring Breakers was a piece of garbage, and if you didn't like Spring Breakers, you'll most likely like the Bling Ring more. I think that the social commentary was a lot more done in this film. I knew the true life events. It was really hard for me, especially to see the relationship between these guys as all. The main thing I loved about this film was the chemistry between the main two leads, but in particular with Mark. I really loved his actor. Israel was a great actor. The way he played him, I drew such a personal connection to that guy, to the person I saw him acting as. Because I was like that in high school. I wasn't really popular. I was basically the guy that people came to for movies. And just like he says in the film, he went to a lot of screenings. That's what I do pretty much all the time these days. And he meets the girl named Rebecca, who he has such a strong friendship with. And when I was watching it, it really reminded me of a very sister-like friendship I have with my friend Sarah. I drew a very strong connection to their friendship. It was really cool to see, actually. But the thing is, you know throughout the film that their friendship is gonna dissolve, but it's really hard because Rebecca pretty much like baits him. Another thing I really loved about this film was Emma Watson. Oh my god, Emma Watson. Not only is she just gorgeous and hot as can be, but she was also fantastic in this film. I basically liked all the actors. They did a great job. Another thing I liked about this film was how Sofia Coppola, how she basically showed the social commentary of how teens act. Like, they go like, yo, what up, bitches? Stuff like that. Like the music they listen to. I really liked how Sofia Coppola really did show that dynamic. I really did. It was really cool, and I loved the chemistry between the Bling Ring members. It was really cool to see them like bicker at each other, to see their friendship grow strong. Now, of course, this movie isn't perfect, sadly. There was one camera angle of a scene where it shows Mark just dancing around. It was a part that I was like, I really don't think that part's needed. Another really big problem I had with this movie is that even though I love the cinematography, there are some shots in this film that linger on for way too long. By the way, this is the first Sofia Coppola film I have ever seen, and for me, I think it was a good start for me. So overall, The Bling Ring is a great film that dissects the Bling Ring burglaries in such a great way, shows a very great friendship form and dissolve. Emma Watson is no longer Hermione Granger these days. She still is in my heart, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna give The Bling Ring 4 out of 5 stars. The more I thought about this film, the more I liked it. Great job, Sofia Coppola. Alright, so comment down below below, what's your favorite Sofia Coppola film? And I will see you guys next time.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.